everybody. I'm Jenny Hensley, co-owner and effectiveness coach with Dynamics, and I'm super excited. Today we're going to be speaking with a colleague and a team member, Dwight Carter, about Be Great, and he's going to tell you all about that. Just think it's the perfect time of the year for this, and also as we're sharing our hashtag Reclaim Your Life, it just fits perfectly into it. So, hi, Dwight.
Hi, Jenny. How are you?
Great. Can you just give us the 20-second Dwight Carter background?
Yes. I'm an educator. Spent 24 years in the educational system, 20 years in Gehenna as a principal, teacher, coach, assistant principal. And then I spent the last 4 years at New Albany High School as their high school principal.
So I want to take some time today because we're very excited about a new community that we're starting that is really focusing on something that we hear about with everyone that we work with, everyone we coach, all the groups we facilitate, which is wellness and being your best self at work and in your job, as well as in your whole life. So this Be Great opportunity, can you first tell us a little bit about Be Great and where it came from?
Yeah, Be Great is my personal philosophy of life. It stemmed from me being a principal back in 2005 as a middle school East principal. I used that to sign off all my emails, and then it just took hold. It resonated with my students and staff and community members and parents. So then over the years of using it, I developed a mantra for that. And Be Great is an acronym for ways to change and improve our attitude and actions. So the G stands for grateful. The R is relational, the E is enthusiastic, A is authentic, and T is teachable. If we apply those 5 principles to our lives, then we can have a better approach to life, life circumstances, and then improving our attitude truly does improve our actions.
Great. So I was lucky enough to be a part of this, and I just cannot tell you how powerful it was being able to be an actual participant and go through all of the activities and hear all of the content, but also just all of the interactions. Talk to me about who you're targeting with this Be Great. Who do you think would benefit most from attending? You've got a 1 day coming up here in January. Just talk a little bit about that.
My target audience truly is any adult who wants to improve on their life situation, life circumstances in 2019. More specifically, I'm targeting educators because that's my wheelhouse. Those are the people that I've connected with over the years. That's been my profession. And life as an educator is becoming more and more challenging. We face a number of disruptions. And regardless of the initiatives and the strategies that we are taught through professional development, the 2 things that greatly impact the effectiveness and outcomes of those strategies are our attitude and our actions. And what I've learned is that if we spend a lot of time focusing on the technical side of our jobs and very little time on the personal side of our jobs. So Be Great is all about the personal side of our job so that we can be our best self every single day, regardless of the challenges that we're faced with.
Oh, wonderful. I can tell you that I experienced that too when I took part in it. When you've had, because I know you've talked to hundreds of educators about this, what are some of the most powerful, what's some of the most powerful feedback that you've had?
Yeah, some of the most powerful feedback that I've received is, first of all, people enjoyed the time just to sit, reflect, think, and then strategize on how to handle all the things that are coming at them. That's been number 1. Number 2 is the interaction in the stories that people share that they didn't even know that was a part of them. They were able to share that, dig deep, and then have a better understanding on why they respond certain ways. And also, the third thing is, at the last session I did, the most powerful piece that I think people walked away with is that they truly felt and connected with their purpose of why they became educators. And that was a driving force for not just being a classroom teacher, but taking this next step and moving in further and deeper into the profession of it being a curriculum director and assistant principal or some other higher level of administration. It was STEM driven by their overall purpose of why they became an educator and how they wanted to help others tap into their purpose and then better the outcomes of the district they're working in.
Well, and reminding them of their why. That's the people were so touched, and we just people stayed after and continued to talk and connect and collaborate and just really get back to why did I get into this, and why do I love my job.
What was unique about it is that the tears that people shed, and they were vulnerable and open to sharing their story, connecting with other people's stories. There was a great deal of empathy. There's a great deal of support, and that just led to people feeling empowered to just be their authentic selves and do their job and do it with fidelity because they connected to they're connected to their why, reconnected to their why. And so it was energizing.
Yes, definitely. So your hope is that this is just not a one-time in-person deal, that we're really going to develop an actual community. Can you talk about that? And I think that the way that you're thinking about it is really unique.
Yeah, the whole point is this is the launch of a community. And so when you attend the Be Great session, or huddle is what we're calling it, and the huddle is a group of people that are talking about a shared like vision and purpose. So as a former football player, every time we got into a huddle, our huddle was we came together to talk about a play and everybody did their part. And then when we did our part, the outcomes were what we wanted it to be. So you come together, you huddle, and a huddle was continuous throughout the game. So the community that we're establishing through Be Great is we're talking about first building the foundation of how to change our attitude and actions, and then we'll dig deeper into what are some next steps for us to dive into that we can connect even further, to hold each other accountable, to provide that support, to continue to remind each other why we do what we do, and then to hopefully develop a shared vision and mission for our community to continue to make a difference in the lives of others.
Well, I think too, the other thing people are going to like is, there's one day in person where you get all the background, and then you're going to use social media and Facebook groups to connect weekly. Is that right?
That is correct. So when you join the Be Great huddle, one of the aspects of it is that we'll have a Facebook group, a personal and private Facebook group where we can share ideas, share resources, share books that we're reading, again, share positive stories of encouragement, and continue the work and not just get caught up in the emotion of the day that may come out of it, but the practical strategies that we commit to, and then we can hold each other accountable to following through with what we said we were going to do.
So really be a supportive community for one another, which is
absolutely
needed right now.
Yes, desperately needed right now. Not just through with people within your own organization, but establishing a personal learning network outside of your organization so that you can better contribute to your current organization or your family or your other personal and professional relationships.
Thank you so much for your time today, and thank you for everything you're doing. I think, again, I know we've said it several times, but this is so needed.
Yes, it's. I'm looking forward to it, and this has been a dream come true. So let's collaborate together, have some fun, and let's move mountains.
Okay, I love it.